name is Barb Tanzillo, and I'm the costume shop manager here. The way it works, the designer comes up with a set of sketches or a collage of photographs or however they choose to present it and gives it to us, and our job is to turn that two-dimensional thing into a three-dimensional object. So that's kind of the nutshell of how it all gets put together. Sometimes it's really an interesting, actually a pretty interesting process, because it's all, the costume designer doesn't want the costumes to match the color of the set. The lighting designer wants to be aware of what sort of palette everything's going to, because it directly informs him about how he's going to do his work. And it's kind of cool. I like that part, of how they all work together and figure it out. Our job is basically what I like to call the craft part of it. We actually craft stuff. But the costume designer is the one who's responsible for every button, every ruffle, every bit of trim, every bow tie. We just are there to support that person. Basically, all of the dresses that are in the show are all the same basic shape. Every darn one of them, because every single one of them opens and closes exactly the same way. That's one of the ways they can pull off the changes. So there is no, this dress opens this way, or this dress has these cuffs. There's none of that. All of them open straight up the back. That's it. There's no deviating from that. So then that's one of those smart designer things. When David was designing the show, he was thinking about those changes and thinking about how to solve those changes. So the first thing he did was come up with basic shapes for the two guys in terms of their costumes, and then every single dress was made just like that. You can't really tell when you look at them, because they all look so different, that they're different fabrics, or they're different. But basically all of the necks are the same, all of the sleeves are the same. And I think the quickest change was 1.7 seconds. There's 15-second costume changes. There's changes where they go back and they're a man, they come out, they're a woman. We have 3 new dressers. And the dressers' positions are so difficult on this show. And they have to reinvent the wheel. Which is why they start in the rehearsal hall in this one. They start working upstairs in the rehearsal hall doing the changes, and so that by the time they come down to do tech, they've already gone through them several times with the real clothes, with the actors, so that they can get the choreography down just perfect. 48, count them, 48 costume changes, so you have 2 actors who play between them 8 different characters who change their clothes 48 times during the course of a 2-hour play. That's a whole lot of clothes.